coaching is not a quick fix. Coaching is not an appliance, right? Imagine telling a toaster that toaster doesn't work, but you didn't do your part. You didn't take the bread out from the loaf and actually put it in the toaster and then push the button, right? The toaster is not going to work unless you do those two steps yourself. You see my point, right? You have to do the steps for the toaster to actually do the job. Hi, my name is Mo Gayas. Essentially, I'm a kid who's obsessed with winning and sharing the lessons with you because growing up, I wish I had someone like me to help me out. On the Healthy Systems podcast, you will learn one main idea, system from each episode that you can use in your life, whether that is financial, relationships, fitness, and wellness. So if you're a millennial, you're hyper ambitious, this podcast is for you because the more systematic your life is, the more you can win and not waste time. So join me on your journey to building a life of healthy systems for yourself. Welcome to Healthy Systems Podcast. I hope you're having a great start to your day. Or if you're listening to the end and listening to this to the end of your day, I hope you're having a great ending to your day. Today's healthy system is regarding coaching. I know you probably hear the word coaching a lot. You've probably seen a lot of advertising on coaching. Oh, hire me, I'll help you do this. There's a lot of business coaches. There's a lot of, personal development coaches. There's a whole lot of money making online coaches. Hey, join my program and I'll help you do this, right? Help you quit your job and make all this money online. And today I'm going to just talk about the fitness side of coaching. And the examples might apply in other industries too, actually. But I just want to talk about this because it is something that we see a lot. And a lot of the time, there's a lot of misconceptions on what a coach can do for you and why coaching is even helpful or necessary for that matter. So yeah, let's talk about this because I'm going to title this episode as Coaches Are Not Appliances. Okay. And this was inspired by an article that Eric Helms wrote back in 2019 on his blog. And this article was really inspiring back then, and it still is to this day because it talks about a lot of the time when we deal with clients and clients come in for coaching and then they're like, oh yeah, this is not what I wanted, right? And these clients, same people, they often tell us like, oh, I tried that coach, I tried this coach and this didn't work. And that coach was bad or this coach was bad. And oftentimes I'm like, man, this feels like a pattern that you're experiencing. And I don't know where the expectations went off, right? So let's start off with this episode. I've broken it down into 5 pieces and I already had my notes pulled up so I can be as concise as possible because it is a deep topic. So the first thing is coaches versus appliances. So many people treat coaches like appliances. They expect instant results like buying a blender, vacuum, toaster. You put your bread in the toaster, boom, within 10 seconds or 30 seconds, the bread is toasted. But coaching doesn't work that way. Right. So coaching and coaches are not appliances, just like the blog says. Right. And the crazy thing is coaching takes time, and real coaching is actually a relationship between you and your coach that's built over time. Like if you look at the all-star athletes, if you look at Tiger Woods, he had the same coach for a very long time. Even our boy Tom Brady had this Bill Belichick on his side for a very long time. So all of these people, they built that relationship with the coach, and that relationship is what makes coaching better. So if you join a coaching program and within a week, you're like, yeah, it doesn't work for me. I'm out. Bye. You're literally setting yourself up for failure because you'll keep doing that no matter how good the coach is, no matter how many coaches you try, you'll just be like, yeah, it doesn't work for me. It doesn't work for me. So coaching takes time because coaches are not appliances. And real coaching is, like I said, it's a relationship that's built over time through trial and error with communication, with personalization, and just evolution in the approach. Because a lot of the time, when you start working with a coach, the very first week or so, even a couple of weeks, they are doing their best educated guess to get you started, right? They're giving you a workout plan, the meal plan. That's all they know about you right now. They don't know enough about you. They don't know how you'll respond, etc. So at the end of the day, coaching just takes time. And only after that trial and error period has ended, that's when you start getting into like the small details on the things that can move the needle forward. And I think that's just true across the board. And that actually would apply to even, a financial coach or any type of coach, like not even take the word coach out, and you can probably apply that to your doctor, Imagine like going to a new doctor and being like, yo, like you can't figure this out within 10 minutes. Like, oh, I'm gonna go to a new doctor, right? Like it's not how any of this works. But for some reason, the marketing, and that's the next point I want to make, is problem with modern marketing is that it has created this unrealistic expectation that put coaches as quick fixes. Oh, look at my client, got this amazing results. And to be honest with you, we are guilty of it too, but that's what works, right? Otherwise, people think, oh, you guys don't get your people any results. So then it's like, okay, like we have to show proof that our processes work. But at the end of the day, modern marketing has made coaching look unrealistic. It's given unrealistic expectations that coaches are quick fixes. Oh, with my coach, I'm not getting much results. So if I hire the other coach, I'm going to get faster results. Sometimes that's true. There are, I would say, 20% of the times when your coach might actually not be trying as hard. They might not be giving you as much love. They might not be paying as much attention to you. But the other 80%, sometimes coaching is not a quick fix. So like just because you can switch to another coach, I don't think you should. Sometimes it's not worth it, right? And there are times when it's worth it. But at the end of the day, this modern marketing has made coaching look like it is a quick fix, which it is not, right? It often leads to misled athletes, clients, people having misled expectations, unrealistic expectations, right? So that's like the 3 points so far. First one, coaches are not appliances because coaching takes time. And then the third one was like all of this happens because of modern marketing and how marketing made it out to be this way, where it's like, hey, this is a quick fix, right? And then the fourth one is I'm going to talk about what coaching really is, right? Coaching isn't just about handing over a plan or a routine or a workout or a meal plan. Coaching is about guiding clients to discover their true potential with individualized strategies and support. That's a mouthful, but it's so true. A lot of the time, when we start working with the clients, we give them the meal plan, the workout plan, and then all we're trying to really help the client do is really reach their true potential. And their true potential should go up as they work with the coach longer and longer, right? So at first, maybe the client is wanting to lose some weight. Okay, we help them lose the weight. Then they might want to be able to squat their body weight. Okay, then we achieve that. And then we said they want to run a 5K or a 10 mile or a half marathon. Great, we can start working on that. So at the end of the day, you see how like this is a lot of it is like relationships built over time, because as the client's confidence grows in their abilities, so is the coach, because now the coach knows you better. The coach knows how you're pushed, what really pushes you, what inspires you. Now the coach is really learning that about you. But if you keep changing your coach every 2 months because you're like, this coach doesn't work, that coach doesn't work, what's going to happen is you'll never have a relationship with that coach that's deep enough to actually get the results that you're planning to get. Because at the end of the day, it is a slow process, right? Especially results, right? If you're somebody who feels stuck in your health and fitness right now, you're like, Mo, man, I've tried everything, it doesn't work. What I want you to do is go on over to my Instagram, go on over to my Facebook, and make full use of our Black Friday offer that we're doing right now. It is the biggest special we've done in the last 7.5 years. We're going to hook you up with some really nice resources if you become a client, but also just go to my Instagram or my Facebook and just DM me the word Black Friday. And I'd love to give you more information and help you get unstuck and not just maintain, but actually become great and actually make progress in your health and fitness and get to the other level. And if you're going to do it anyway, this is the best time to do it, because New Year's, it's always a great idea to start right before the New Year's, but also you're going to get specials that we've never, ever had before. You're going to get our sale discounted price. You'll also get a lot of bonuses. So at the end of the day, just go on over to my Facebook and Instagram, message me the word Black Friday so you can utilize the health and fitness side for our business. So if you were the most disciplined and the best version of you already, you probably would do okay even without a coach. But a lot of the time, we don't take into account that, hey, man, there are flaws inside of us. There are things I say I'm going to do that I don't do. And then I blame my lack of results on my coach. I'm like, see, I was working with Mo and I didn't get results. Therefore, Mo sucks. It's like, bro, really? Like, is that how we're wording this, right? Because at the end of the day, there's a lot of people that have gotten amazing results because coaching is not a quick fix. Coaching is not an appliance, right? Imagine telling a toaster that toaster doesn't work, but you didn't do your part. You didn't take the bread out from the loaf and actually put it in the toaster and then push the button, right? The toaster is not going to work unless you do those two steps yourself. You see my point, right? You have to do the steps for the toaster to actually do the job. For your car to work, you have to go and turn it on first. You have to get in the car, turn the car on first. Then you got to put it in reverse. You have to learn how to operate the machine so the machine can do its job. And I see this a lot in coaching, man. Like people often talk about, oh yeah, I tried that coach, didn't work. I tried this, didn't work. I tried that program, didn't work. This program didn't work. And it's like such a faulty mindset. And a lot of the time it's like, maybe you didn't work. And that's going to be my last point where shift your expectations, right? If multiple coaches haven't met your expectations, the problem might be your view of what a coach is supposed to do. Maybe you think coaching is some quick fix. Maybe you be thinking that, oh, I'm going to join this coach's program and on week one, I'm going to lose 10 pounds because this coach is like a toaster. It's like an appliance. And then as soon as like I just get in there and it's going to work. Imagine not knowing how to drive and being like, if I bought this BMW, I'm going to be able to get to like this neck, I'm going to be able to drive 10 hours. It's like, no, you first have to get a driver's license. You have to have some prerequisites yourself too, right? And coaching is the same way. So a lot of the time when multiple coaches haven't met your expectations, look internally, reflect what's going on, right? The worst thing to do also is to stop trying or give up. Don't give up ever. But when you try the new coach the next time, just know that I better go into this with better expectations, but also I should communicate with the coach. Sometimes I tell clients, I'm like, over communicate with me. I would rather have you over communicate than under communicate. But at the same time, do this work. So if we built you workouts, go do them. Don't be like, yeah, I tried that. The squats don't work for me. Yeah, don't work for me. I don't like them. Yeah, chicken. Oh my God, avocados. Oh, hell no, I'm not going to eat that. And then now you're literally like just setting yourself up for failure. And then you're literally having the coach make so many changes to your program on week one or week two that now her program is not going to be as good for you and you're not going to get results. Then you get discouraged. It's such a double-edged sword, right? Versus the people, I'll tell you example of people that like just get really amazing results and they just keep winning. Those people just have a really, really disciplined work ethic, right? So they walk in, they're like, hey man, I've already put it on my schedule that from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. it's going to be my workout time. And I've already put time on my calendar for Sunday to be grocery shopping day. And I already know how to cook. So you see how many prerequisites they already have. So they come work with somebody like me. We give them a meal plan, the workout plan. Boom. That's what they were missing. We guide them. We hold them accountable. We talk to them. And boom, they're off to the races. The next day, they got their groceries shop. Their fridge is full of good foods. Now they have their workout at 7 a.m. They don't skip it. They wake up early. They get the workout done. And we obviously hit obstacles, but we solve them because the prerequisites are there. They do the work. They're disciplined in that. So like for you, sometimes you might have to force yourself to be disciplined because otherwise you'll never get a result. So for the coaching to work, you also have to work. You know what I mean? Coaching is not a quick fix. Coaching takes time. Coaches are not appliances. Hell, even appliances take prerequisites, right? Just like the toaster example or the car example. You have to get a driver's license before you can drive the BMW. Same thing with coaching. For a coach to be effective, you need to be an effective athlete. You need to be a communicator. You need to be an effective communicator. So at the end of the day, coaches are not appliances. Don't be that person that's like, yeah, I tried 5 coaches, nothing worked for me. It's like, okay, maybe it's time to reflect internally and see why you didn't work. Because maybe a lot of the time I notice people quit too early. They try something for 3 days and they're like, it didn't work for me. I'm like, well, like nothing works in 3 days. You know what I mean? Did you get fat in 3 days? No. So then like, why do you expect to get fit in 3 days? It just doesn't work that way. So the modern marketing, it's not even your fault, to be honest with you. If you're listening to this and you're like, oh, Mo, you're talking about me. It's not entirely your fault because modern marketing, social media marketing has made it sound like coaches are quick fixes. And I know a lot of you probably get hit with ads from all these bros that are like, come live in Dubai and make 30,000 a month doing some copywriting, take my course, right? And all that BS, what that does is that it just creates unrealistic expectations, right? What those gurus don't tell you that out of the 100 clients they have, the Amazon dropshipping, yeah, like out of the 100 clients they have, what they don't tell you is that 99% of them do not make it past 3 months, right? Or don't make any money. And that's why a lot of people, I tell people, I'm like, don't quit your job. if you want to get better at a skill like I did, which for me, I loved fitness already. Before I didn't make any money in fitness coaching for the first year or so because I was just helping my friends out for free and I was building my skill set. And at that point, I had already competed in men's physique. I'd already done powerlifting before I made money. So like I understood my skill set to a craft. And I had an undergraduate degree in biology. So like we took a lot of biochemistry classes. We understood human metabolism and like all these words like human, nutrition was not, something I did. Like I knew very well about proteins and amino acids, like all those things. I'd been studying that for years. So before I even got into this world of fitness coaching, now I've been in it for 7 years, I was already like so skilled, you know what I mean? And all the other things. So at the end of the day, the point I'm making is don't let these bros online, marketer bros, they just mess with your expectations. Don't let them mess with your expectations. Things don't look as easy. They're not as easy as they look. So coaching takes time. Coaches are not appliances, and don't fall for the false advertising, and just set your expectations properly, because if no coach has worked for you, chances are we're missing some prerequisite skills. So if you want more clarification on this, just shoot me a DM on Instagram and then we can talk. But overall, I hope this helps. I hope this gives you a new perspective on coaching. And yeah, I hope to see you succeed and see you at the top. Till next time. Thank you for listening to the Healthy Systems podcast. I really appreciate you for tuning in today. Now, here are 2 ways I can help you for free. One, you can join our free Facebook community by just going to this link, bit.ly/Titan Facebook group. Just type that into your browser and then answer 2 questions, and then we'll let you into our Facebook community where you'll meet other people, as well as we have a lot of free resources in terms of meal plans, workouts, all kinds of stuff in there. Second way I can help you for free is if you follow me on Instagram at Moegayus, MOE, G as in George, H as in horse, I as in India, A as in apple, S as in Sam. Follow me there and then shoot me a message with the word Healthy Systems, and then I'll be sure to send you a free gift. Other than that, keep listening in, and I really appreciate you.